What's going on, guys? Mishikushu. We are back with another Fire Emblem Engage video. And this Engage video, I guess, we will be going over the Paralogue of Lucina. As you guys can see here, Arena of the Gods. A place of significance to Emblem Lucina. Here, the Divine Dragon will face an important trial. Now, we unlocked this after chapter 12, I think. And we have, I believe, Byleth and Ike left before we can just move on to chapter 16 and move on with the story and see how we're gonna do. Now, one thing that I did do, I made sure, was the emblem rings were swapped over to the appropriate units that I wanted to use it on. But I also felt like using Chloe again, so she is only at like level 1 for her advanced class. I chose a Griffin Knight for her. I didn't know if I wanted to use her as a Griffin Knight for a spear or a axe user. I was tempted to do axe user so I could also pair her with like Camilla or something like that, but who knows. I did just make her the Griffin Knight that was more proficient in spears, so it is what it is. Also, I think also because she is a Griffin Knight, she does have access to staves as well, so I should probably give her a stave of, I guess it doesn't really matter which one. I do wish I had more of these, but the shop hasn't sold any since I haven't finished chapter 16 yet. That hasn't really quite updated, so I'm just gonna use Mend for now and see. I did take the spear from Louis. I feel like I haven't really been getting much use out of Louis since I felt like he was most useful with Sigurd. It was kind of like just like a moving tank, so it was great. But now that he's just good old Louis, he has low movement speed, or just low movements, and he hasn't really been getting much of the action when I would send him out. So I'd rather swap him out for Chloe and see how it's going to work out, but I don't even know who I'm going to use in this paralogue. So let's just get this started and see how difficult it is, because it does say base class level 19, which is pretty much the same for like a few of the others. I want to see if this is going to be difficult or it's going to be easy for us. So let's just start it and see how we're going to do.
What is this place, Lucina? I feel a magical power here.
This appears very similar to Arena Ferox. Most curious.
Ferox? That's a place from your world, right?
Yes. Ferox is a kingdom divided by east and west, with a militaristic Khan overseeing each. Every so many years, a fighting tournament is held to determine which Khan will rule them all. Arena Ferox is where I cross swords with my father.
He taught you swordsmanship, yes? It must have been an interesting, if fierce bout.
Yes, it was a hard fight. He had no idea who I was and held nothing back. He'd trained me well, but that fight was when I first saw just how strong my father really was. That must be precisely why this familiar place was chosen as a trial ground.
Trial ground? What does that mean?
We each feel the extraordinary power here. Tell me what it feels like deep down.
It's almost like I'm sensing your power, but also like you're far away.
Well then, draw your weapon. Fight me. If you pass the trial, our bond will grow stronger. With a stronger bond, you will be able to draw upon more of my power as an emblem.
I hope I can learn as much in this arena as you did.
That's good to hear. However, it's going to require more than hope for you to win this battle.
You're going to be surprised if you think I'm only bringing hope to this fight.
That's the spirit.
Oh wow, so we could only use 6 units. The thing is, also Lucina, I haven't really quite used her a lot because of my sword users. So primarily I use Elier and Diamant as my sword users, and then I pretty much just try and balance it out. So I have these 3 as my magic users, Alchris obviously as my archer, along with Fagato, but Fagato hasn't really been too good. Alfred's kind of just like whatever. I do like using him, but he hasn't really been doing too well recently. Probably because he hasn't been leveling up or something like that, but it is what it is. Panette, obviously, I haven't really done amazing with, so it kind of sucks. Because I did want to use another axe or a axe user since I don't really have one. Diamant being the closest axe user that I primarily use because he does have the tomahawk and also the hammer when he engages to Ike. Other than that, Hortensia doesn't really use a weapon, but I tried using Jade, but then her movement speed is low as well. So we do have Chloe. I might add Chloe in for this match specifically since I do want to level her up. But what sucks is there are axe users, so it might be quite difficult because axe users are better against lance users, and these are heavy armor types over here, so magic users should be good. Let's see. I think, yeah, these two will be fine because of the axe users. I do want to give Chloe a chance though. Who can I remove to give Chloe a chance? Probably Yunaka, to be honest. But I do want to increase her bond with Corrin. 6 units. This is the lowest I've ever had, I think. With these amount of units. I think I might just get rid of Ivy. And give Chloe a chance to at least get some kind of XP out of this. Yeah, I think I'll do that. Hopefully it works out. Other than that, she doesn't have an emblem ring as well, so that kind of worries me a little bit in a way, but not really fully. I think Chloe would work out for her as well. I'm not Chloe, Edelgard and the others. I think I'm overthinking this right now. I think we should just get this started. Let's just get this started. I'll just give her the Edelgard one for now. Let's swap Chloe with I just wanted to separate these two actually. There we go. I think that'll be okay. All right.
Don't hold back. Strengthen our bond. Fight with everything you've got.
Got it. All right, so we're just gonna split them 3-3 on each side.
I can fight.
We'll go 3-3.
Let's go.
Okay.
How far do you reach? The heck?
Whatever you ask.
We'll have
Whatever you
Yunaka join them here, and then
Let's pray.
all right. She's just
This
too
time,
strong.
Victory was mine.
She's honestly just too strong, if anything.
Victory is mine.
Our sword users doing well. If I'm not mistaken, they do have better res again, so comparing these two, it looks bad, but How shall I do this? I feel like I should give Tiki to Chloe just to give her some better boosts, if anything. Bring Hortensia here since she does have better res against magic users. Thoron, as well as Andrea over here. Although I could just move this up here and see where they go. And then, honestly, she might get targeted if I'm not careful. So I'll bring her a little closer here.
I can keep going.
Not that good res, which is bad. I'm assuming since it's using Thoron. What is your range? That is ridiculous. I think Hortensia will be okay. All by her lonesome self. Who are you attacking? Fair. Alright. This is bad over here. Unless we switch to Armor Breaker, then that's fine. Attack. We'll switch to Armor Slayer. I said Armor Breaker. Nice. Now, when we do get Bond 20 with her, I think we actually might have Bond 20. I just didn't talk to her, so we might talk to her real quick just to see if we can brace her bond and then switch her emblem. Andreo, nice. Yeah, because I could have been probably using Lucina this whole time, so we could possibly just use Lucina after this for her.
May their souls find peace.
And then give Tiki to Chloe, possibly. Might as well.
It's not luck, it's fate.
Okay. Really? Okay. Let us do this. We'll see. Let's do this. Might throw on someone else. Ow. That hurt. That definitely hurt. You obviously can take care of this guy.
Now that was a party.
Okay. I want to see if I can move her over. No. Reason why I'm moving her over is... Actually, let's keep her close over here. That's bad because she's using her bow. What's her range? It's just right outside her range right now. I should have one unit to tank it, but let's wait till we gather up our units. nearby. It'll be fine.
Dropped your guard.
Another kill for me.
And you just heal you. Move Hortensia over here and finish off this mage user.
I'm unbeatable.
Alright. Automatically. Yeah, let's have him out here. Can we heal? Yeah, let's heal with Mend.
Thank you.
I'll have her take the hit. Oh wow, she's like one spot away from attacking. I was gonna say I could attack her, but not close enough. Whatever. I don't want my flyers to get hit.
What's wrong? You won't win just by standing there.
Your stance has no openings. I don't see how I could hit you no matter where I strike.
Doubt will only dull your attacks. Trust in yourself and come at me with everything.
Understood. Here I come.
Ow. Ow? Oh, there's reinforcements. Do you have a revival stone? She does. Will I die? No, we'll break her. Yeah, we'll do it. Plan accordingly. Sure? Why not?
Are we done here?
Nice, nice.
I'm ready.
Oh, you can't reach, so stay behind and get rid of this archer then.
You'll get no sympathy from me.
Yunaka doesn't reach as well. Hortensia doesn't reach. Actually.
No hesitation.
That way we can use this again. Sure, let's take a look at it.
I've made my choice.
I probably could have finished it off with Yunaka, but cool. And pretty much that's it.
So strong.
Nice. 6 turns, not too bad. We probably could have done it in less, but it's cool.
I lost. Your combat skills have grown admirably. Compared to when we first met, you've grown strong and become a formidable opponent.
Thank you. It is in no small part because of your guidance, Lucina.
Such kind words. If I helped you at all, then I couldn't be happier. There's a lesson there, you know. What one person can achieve on their own is limited.
I agree. I couldn't have come this far by myself. Everything I've accomplished has been thanks to those who have fought beside me.
I'm relieved to hear that. I feel my friends close by even now. Their spirits live on in me.
Their spirits live on.
The power of my bonds with them helped us to change a hopeless future, the same as you are now with your own allies.
You're one of those allies, Lucina, aren't you?
Of course. I'll fight with you until the very last.
Then we can't lose, no matter what the world sends our way.
You're right. Our bonds are far stronger than destiny.
All right. So I think this would be perfect time also to go over some like bonds and support conversations. Since I think I've been, I think that we have a good amount. I know in the past previous videos, I guess since after chapter 15, I haven't really gone over the support bonds, and there should be quite a good amount. So let's talk to Lucina, head back to the Somnial, go over the bonds, and also check if our Tiki bond with Alier is maxed out. That way we can switch emblem rings around. Probably, most likely give Lucina to Alier.
Excellent.
Well done. You're sure to carve out a bright, hope-filled future. I'll be with you all the way. Yeah, let's head over to the Somnial and see what we got in store for us for the bond and supports. I'm pretty sure we have a good amount of supports and bonds as well. I also want to check out, I don't think I did it, the activities like swimming by the poolside, picking the fruits off the orchard and some stuff like that. Okay, we do have a bond with Tiki. That's probably why. But before that, let's see if we can increase some support real quick. And then we'll go over all of it. Pick up all of this, and then here I might as well try to get them to A. We got them to an A, so we could swap that out. Sure, why not? Adding more to the list. Sure, why not? Okay. All right, so before we end off the video, we'll be going over, let's see how many we got. Reference. Go look at bond. Ooh, everyone has like some bond ready with their emblems. Oh, this is gonna be a good amount. All right, so let's start off with the supports and go into the bonds, and then I'll see you guys right after going all of these. So it's gonna take quite a bit. So I'll see you guys right after we finish all these conversations.
Ivy, do you think maybe it's time we talked? Whatever you're feeling toward me, I'm prepared to listen. As allies, I'd like there not to be walls between us.
Very well. I am rather more comfortable around you now, so I suppose it's time.
I'm glad to hear that. Can we start with why you seem to have such anger toward me?
I love you.
Huh?
I love you, Divine One. My feelings began long before I met you. Understand, I do not mean romantically. I adore you as a worshipper adores a deity.
But you looked so upset when you were staring at me before.
My deity was standing before me in the flesh. I was nervous.
Oh.
Do you understand now?
Yes, thank you for sharing that. Like you as well, Ivy.
Yes. May I be excused?
Oh, yes, of course. And, I'm sorry.
We'll speak again later, Divine One.
Prince Alfred, may I speak with you?
Sure thing, Prince Diamant.
Let's find a quiet spot. This needs to be a private conversation.
Now that we're settled, what's the big deal?
Prince Alfred, I share the following concern not as a friend, but as the Crown Prince of Brodia. As you know, the Kingdom of Brodia prioritizes military might above all else. Our kingdom is home to many ambitious people. That might explain those priorities. Our culture also teaches that it's honorable to gain things by force.
Go on.
Thanks to Queen Eve, our two kingdoms have signed a non-aggression pact. However...
You're saying you can't promise it'll last.
That's right.
What do you think will happen?
I have my own hopes, but I won't just force them upon my kingdom. The will of my people must come first. I have to fight for whatever future serves them best.
I understand. I'm in the same tight spot. That said, everything will be fine. You've got nothing to worry about.
How can you be sure?
Well, I mean, everyone from Brodia seems so nice.
I'm not sure if you're joking.
I can't speak for the whole kingdom, but all the Brodians I've met were nice enough. I don't think they want a war over nothing. I think things are gonna work out. I trust the good folks of Brodia that way.
You trust in the goodwill of others? Even the citizens of neighboring kingdoms?
People are people, no matter where they're from. Is trusting in them so bad?
No, it's not bad at all. In fact, trust might be the most important quality for a leader to have.
I'm with you on that one.
I'm glad to have met you, Prince Alfred. Here's to our growing friendship and trust as fellow crown princes of allied kingdoms.
Looking forward to working with you, Prince Diamant. I think this is the start of something beautiful between our kingdoms, and between us.
Not good enough. I can't protect the kingdom like this.
Diamant, are you okay? You're drenched in sweat. What happened to you?
Alchrist, you're not supposed to see me like this. I'm fine, don't worry. I was just doing some focused training with a few of our mages.
I've never seen training wipe you out like this. You might have some kind of illness. We should get a doctor in here to check your...
I'm not ill, Alchrist. Do you remember when you asked if I have any weaknesses? Now you know. This is my weakness.
Your weakness is training with mages? I don't understand.
As a boy, I made a careless mistake while handling magic. Had a serious injury for a while. Ever since then, I've been afraid of magic.
You? Afraid?
That's right. Now I work like this every day to overcome that fear and conquer my weakness. That's why training with these mages is so important.
I always thought you were flawless.
No one is flawless. I have to train like this every single day. Alchrist, you must not speak of this to anyone. Do you understand?
I won't tell a soul.
I should get back to it. I don't like to keep the mages waiting.
Diamant, you don't need to push yourself so hard.
We're Brodia's protectors. It's our duty to grow stronger in every way we can.
Oh.
Talking with you has settled my nerves a bit. I'll be fine. Don't worry.
But Diamant... He's afraid of something. My brother has a weakness. I can't believe it.
Is someone there? No one? Or a ghost? Please don't be a ghost. Please don't be a ghost.
Princess Ivy? It's okay. You're safe. I promise. Those shadows in the brush are just that. Simple shadows.
I was actually jumping at shadows? You're right. Not a ghost to be seen.
It isn't like you to mistreat foliage as an active threat. Is everything okay?
Please don't tell anyone about this. It cannot get out that the future ruler of Elusia was frightened by mere shrubbery, or even worse, that the Prince of Brodia had to come to a rescue.
Believe me, I understand. I won't say a word.
I am in your debt.
It seems you've been dealing with this fear for a while. Here, Princess Ivy. I'd like for you to have this.
What is it? Some kind of crystal?
It's a gem from one of Brodia's mines. It's said to bring courage to those who need it. Keep it as a good luck charm. Then you won't have anything to be afraid of.
Charity from Brodia is not going to do my royal image any favors.
Don't think of it as a tether to Brodia. This is just a simple gift from me to you. If it truly makes you uncomfortable, you don't have to keep it. I won't mind. Farewell.
Thank you, Prince Diamant. I didn't know such treasures could be found in Brodia.
Yunaka, I heard a rumor that you're very good at doing impressions. Is that true?
Zappy! I do them from time to time for a giggle. Want a demonstration? Here goes.
I am Emblem Corin. I'll fight with all I have.
Or how about...
I am Ivy, Crown Princess of Elusia.
You get the idea.
Finally, I found you.
You were looking?
Yunaka, please. I need you to join me on stage.
By stage, I take it you mean the kind where you get in front of people and sing and dance?
Exactly that kind. I've been choreographing a stage play, and I am in need of an actor.
Nope, I can't do it. What you're describing is totally impossible.
I'll guide you through it. I swear, I won't let this be a bad experience for you. Please, Yunaka. I can't make this performance happen without you.
You sound so sure. If that's really how you feel about it, I guess I can give it a try.
Thank you.
Just remember, if it turns out I'm terrible at this, I did warn you.
I promise you, there won't be any blame. Only gratitude. I know what I've just seen. A gifted performer in the making.
Hortensia.
Something on your mind, Ivy? Or are you just here to admire my pretty face?
I'm just happy. We've been through so much, but we're finally together again. You're my only family now. I want you to know that you are important to me.
Guess it's a relief to hear a half-sister counts as family.
That has never mattered to me. I have always thought of you as my sister, and you are all the family I need.
Yeah, well, no need to make it awkward. But I feel the same way, so thanks.
You have your mother's smile. In fact, you seem to resemble her more and more each day.
You think so? I'm flattered. I'm really glad. It's only thanks to her I get to call you my sister in the first place. I don't mean to dig all that up. I'm not holding a grudge or anything.
I know. Even so, it is because of my mother that you...
Oh, you know what? I just remembered something I gotta do somewhere. Sorry, Ivy. Talk later.
I'm sorry, Hortensia.
Excuse me. Princess Hortensia?
Prince Alchrist? What's up? You're not usually much of a talker.
Well, I was just, no, never mind. It's not important.
Nope. No running off after a build-up like that. Come on, spit it out.
I want you to,
Nope. Didn't hear you. Louder.
Please teach me how to be more confident.
Ow! Too loud. Tone it down, back it up, and explain yourself properly.
You always have such boundless confidence, Princess Hortensia. It amazes me. I don't think very highly of myself. So I hoped you might teach me to be more like you.
Ah, okay. Yeah, makes sense. Too bad for you, though. I'm not teaching you a thing. Maybe if you weren't a Prince of Brodia, I'd have considered it. But you? Nope. No way.
Oh, of course. I understand.
Wait, what?
Brodia has invaded Illusia more times than I can count. You have every right to deny me. Besides, you shouldn't waste your precious time on someone as worthless as me. Honestly, I'm shocked by my own impertinence. How embarrassing. I'll leave you be.
Hang on a sec. I never said that.
It's all right. Please, forget I even approached you like this. I won't sully your ears with my pitiful mumbles ever again. You have my word.
Wait, Prince Alchrist? I was so sure he'd get mad and snap back. He's even worse off than I thought. I'll have to try a new approach the next time I see him.
Hello, Pandreo. Have you a moment to spare?
Of course. I always have time for my sister. But first, you've got to tone down the formality.
All right. You see, there's something I've been meaning to ask you.
No, you're still speaking in that highfalutin way.
You don't really expect me to...
Yes, I do. I know you make an effort to sound fancy, but come on. It's only me here. You can drop the silver spoon act around your own brother.
Fine. Why are you working for the church?
That's what you wanted to know, huh?
Dad was a drunk. Mom was a corrupt priest who couldn't be bothered to look after her kids. They were lousy parents. So why would you want to follow in their footsteps, serve their church?
I told you what happened after you left, right? They disappeared.
Yeah, so?
Well, the church's followers needed someone to guide them. That's why I stepped in.
So that's what it was.
I know it's been a while, but if you'd like to come pray with us, you're always welcome.
No, I think I'll pass. I'm done with our parents, and I'm done with their church. I'd sooner drop dead than step foot in that place again.
Fair enough.
Take a look at that, Louis. Isn't it lovely how that couple shares a meal together? The girl hand feeds the boy, and then the boy returns the gesture. So intimate. Like a prince and princess from my fairy tales.
It's quite a sight. One imagines the sort of lives they lead, how they met, and so forth. It's an interesting change of pace to observe your favorite scenes now and then.
Uh-oh. For someone who just said it's interesting, you don't sound so invested.
I'm sorry. There is something I feel is lacking after all, it seems.
And what would that be?
I'm not certain, but I suspect what's missing is... you.
Me? How so?
Everyone adores you, Chloe. You're perpetually surrounded by friends. The closeness you show with those friends. There's nothing quite like it. The sight of it fills me with such joy that I would hold it in my mind forever if I could. The drawback, it seems, is that scenes without you in them lose their luster.
I can tell you mean that as a compliment, so... Thanks, Louis. But I'd be careful who I said that to. I know where you're coming from with that hobby of yours, but other people... It takes a lot of explanation before people will understand. Not all of them have the patience.
I'll bear that in mind.
We should probably get going. That couple we stared at is starting to stare back.
Yes, perhaps it's time for us to withdraw. Shall we see what else we can see?
Did you need something from me, Prince Alchrist? I see. You are pretending to ignore me.
I still refuse to forgive you. You know why. How else should I behave in the presence of someone who helped to murder my father?
I apologize for my part in your father's death.
You do?
I know an apology can't heal your wounds, or really achieve much at all, but we are now allies. I think it's important we find what common ground we can and meet each other halfway. That is why I'm taking this crucial first step. I am truly sorry about your father.
Princess Ivy, I used to fear your family and your country. I never dreamed we'd end up on the same side. Life is so unpredictable. It pushes us forward, ready or not. Holding on to past prejudices will only trip us up. From now on, I promise to do my best to find that common ground you mentioned.
Thank you. But you should know that staring is rude.
You're right. I apologize for being so careless. I won't let it happen again.
At least we're looking in the same direction. Perhaps better times lie ahead.
What you doing up so late, Princess Ivy?
Prince Alfred, I suppose it must seem rather suspicious for an Illusian to be roaming alone after dark. I assure you, I have no plans to murder anyone or to set anything on fire. Of course, such assurances must mean little coming from me.
Aw, you don't seem so bad. I'm leaning toward trusting you by now.
Oh? I am surprised to learn that the Crown Prince of Firene is so naive.
If that's what I get for trusting people, then naive is my middle name.
So did you need something from me? If you were not here to doubt my motives, I would expect you to have left by now.
Nah, I wouldn't leave you alone.
And why is that?
Well, it's pretty plain to see that you're lost.
You think so?
The Somniel's a big place. Lots of twists and turns. It's easy to get confused.
I do confess I am somewhat lost.
If you're going where I think you're going, I know the way. Let me help you.
Thank you.
Seadoll? May I ask you about something?
What would you like to know, Prince Alchrist?
I've heard that you were once part of a traveling caravan. Is that true?
Yes, that's right. Merchants, performers, dancers. I've traveled with them all, and many more.
Really? That must have been incredible.
Incredible? That's a flattering description. I'm surprised you think so.
Well, I've rarely traveled outside of Brodia. My duties as a prince keep me so busy.
I see.
I'm also a bit of an introvert. I envy those who can navigate foreign cultures with ease.
The world is full of wonders. The things I've seen, some of it would take your breath away. In fact, if you're truly interested in that life, I could tell you a story or three.
Really? I would enjoy that very much.
Of course, if I tell you these tales, I will be obliged to leave out some of the best bits. I can't be responsible for inspiring a prince to go adventuring beyond his kingdom's walls.
Oh, no need to worry. I'm not that brave. I was anxious just asking you a simple question.
Sometimes I have these bad dreams, especially after fighting the corrupted.
I used to have bad dreams when I was all alone, but I'm okay now because everyone's with me. So I'm gonna stay right by your side. That way, I can fend off all the scary dreams.
Thank you, Tiki. I'm glad to have you with me.
The rumors of a powerful emblem in Solm were no joke. You're impressive on the battlefield.
Thanks, but I'm just another soldier. I've had a bit more training than others, that's all.
Gotta say, Corin, I get a little starry-eyed hanging around with you.
Oh? You seem to be keeping your composure well enough, but I'm flattered nonetheless.
I don't get it, Professor. I abused your power. How can you pretend like that never happened?
I'm not pretending. I just don't see any reason to chastise someone who already feels remorse.
You know, your clothes wouldn't be out of place in a church. Want to pray together? No. Faith is not for me.
I've noticed you staring at the Divine Dragon from afar. Is there some message I could relay?
How sensitive and considerate of you to think so much about my private business.
Thank you for lending me your strength, Lynn. I've come to rely on your power. A lot.
Thank you, Alchrist. I've come to rely on your power as well. You're quite skilled.
Honestly, that took longer than I assumed it will, but there were a lot of supports to beat. Prince Alchrist was like with nearly everyone. Both princesses, Yaman, all that. I do want to make sure that I get like the other ones, maybe, just so I could see them. But I didn't expect that to take like, what, 15 minutes? maybe 20. I'm not too sure, but I guess with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for this video. So if you guys didn't make it this far in this video, I do want to say thank you. I know it's technically a short video. I don't know if you guys do watch the bonds and the support conversations that I do get after the actual chapter or paralogue, but it's at least good that we went over it so I can increase the bonds. I'm going to switch over some emblems. Most likely give Lucina to Alier, and then give Tiki to probably most likely Chloe. I'm also going to check out to see what else I can do before moving on into either Ike or Byleth, whatever is the next one on the way to chapter 16. But with that being said, that is going to be the end of this video, guys. So if you guys did make it this far in this video, I do want to say thank you. If you guys can, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave a comment down below and let me know what you guys thought of support bonds. Honestly, I didn't expect that from Ivy when it came to the support conversation with Alier. Straight up just said I love you. I was like, oh, okay. And there was a lot of support conversations, but I'm just glad to know that we get to know these characters more in a deeper level, depending on who they're talking to. But with that being said, guys, that's going to be the end of this video. So thank you once again. As always, I'll see you in the next one. Peace.